If you play Magic the Gathering Arena, you might be wondering, is the Mastery Pass worth it? I'm going to walk through the Brothers War Mastery in this video and say how far you need to get into it for it to be worth purchasing. I'm going to talk about the rewards you get, which players that's going to be good for, and I'm going to tell you why I personally purchased it. So stick around and let's take a look at the Mastery Pass. This video and my channel are sponsored by Untap.gg, which you can get in the description of the video. Untap.gg is a great way to improve your skills in Magic the Gathering Arena by using their overlay, which will tell you what cards you have left in your deck. Using their overlay to draft, because hey, Brothers War just came out and there's a lot to learn. You can use it as part of a way to analyze the meta, because as new cards get released into Standard, the decks that people play are going to change, and you need to know which ones perform the best. You can also use it just to help track your collection, see what you're missing, and, of course, track your deck stats, because sometimes you just want to know, who do I keep losing against? Mono green? How am I losing against mono green? And then you tweak your deck, you make it better, and then you kick everybody's butt. So again, that's untap.gg. I'm going to do something a little weird for a video essay style video, and I actually want to give you the short answer up front. This is for all of you out there who are like me and would rather be reading an article right now. Okay, so if you don't want to watch me talk for 15 minutes, here's the short answer. If you're primarily looking to build your collection and you do not care if it is from packs, draft, or a combination of the two, the Mastery Pass is worth it at around level 55, assuming you would put the 3,400 gems or the equivalent resources into packs. If you only care about packs, you'll be very satisfied at around level 60 to 65. If you only care about resources for drafting, you will not get that many resources, only around 2 premium drafts total worth of resources, and considering that that would cost 3,000 gems, and this is 3,400 gems, that means that even maxing out this Mastery Pass is not great for you. Assuming you have a mostly complete collection, the packs you open in addition to this will net you about enough rewards to bring it up to 2.5 total drafts. That's assuming you open a mix of 20 and 40 gems because you've already completed the packs. That is for a fairly niche number of people. That is because there are 20 packs within this, and you kind of just multiply out 20 times 20, and it rounds you out to a little bit closer to 2.25, 2.5 drafts, premium drafts worth of entry. All right, now let's go to the video. Today is the first day that Brothers War has been out in Magic the Gathering Arena. That is Tuesday, November 15th. I just had to double check the clock. And that means that we have not had a lot of time to start working on our mastery. So you're going to notice I'm pretty low level here. I haven't finished all my quests yet. But we're going to take a look at what you get. On this top track is the free track. These are rewards which everybody gets, even if you didn't purchase the mastery. The bottom rewards are the ones you get if you do purchase it. So you're going to notice that at level 1, so right when you get it, you get Urza's Automaton. That's this cute little thing up here. It's the pet for this Mastery Pass. It looks like it upgrades colors from this bronze into a black and gold one that's up there. You get a sleeve with Urza on it for the Brothers War. And you get the Automaton avatar, which I'm going to show it really quickly so you can see what it looks like. I have it over here. Go to Profile, Avatars, and there it is. Urzan Automaton. It's very big and clunky looking. If you like mechs, maybe that's for you. So for this analysis of the Mastery Pack, I am not going to count these cosmetics as anything tangible because they're not. They don't get you rewards back. They're just something that you can enjoy. If you want to take a look at them, there's the ones on the Mastery Tree, and there are some which are in the pass itself. You can see here we have white, green. They have sleeves in it this time, not avatars. And these do not unlock the cards. It is just the Parallax styles. I wish that they would put the alt art styles in here because there are some really cool alt arts in this set. So we're going to be breaking down this mastery by what kind of reward and how much you get. And I'm going to be tallying this live. So we have gold, gems, draft passes. I'm going to put mythic rares because they have that, and packs. And those are all going to be the separate things. So I'm going to just start here and I'm going to tally up. I will also talk about how much you need to play in order to get to these different levels. So if you are a very casual player and you only play maybe once a week for an hour. Level 20, that sounds about good. Remember, advancing your Mastery Pass only cares about completing quests and getting wins. You get diminishing rewards too, so the more wins you get at the start of the week and at the start of each day, the more rewards you get. Then when you get beyond, say, 10 a day, you're not actually getting anything more towards your Mastery Pass, which is a little embarrassing. If you play a little bit more, maybe you play for 2 days a week for an hour, maybe an hour and a half, you're going to be getting deeper in. You're going to be around in the 30s. And again, this is going to vary a lot because remember, it cares about wins. If you're playing mono white, mono red aggro and you're getting your wins really fast, it does not matter how much you lose. It only matters how much you win. So you can have a 10% win rate and just crank out those wins, only play the games where you have a good opening hand. Good system? No. Wizards of the Coast, please change this. Pretty please change this. Up into the 40s, we're getting to like maybe 3 days a week for an hour at a time. 50 and 60, we do have a good amount of time until the next set releases. This is where you're going to find yourself if you play pretty consistently. Maybe 4 or 5 days a week. Every day for an hour, you're getting most of that Mastery Pass value. And then all the way up here. This final part of the Mastery track assumes that you're a very enfranchised player. This is your main source of entertainment. You love Magic the Gathering, and you love to play in Arena. Same, me too. I play so much Arena. I regularly get up beyond this, but I also play every day and get the maximum number of wins. If you get the maximum number of wins on 3/4 of the days of the month, you will probably land somewhere around here, possibly up here, depending on how you time them. There's essentially min-maxing on these Mastery Passes, which is very frustrating, and I really do wish that they would change it to not kind of lock you behind every single day. And as a reminder, we're not looking at this top pass, but the top pass are just these pack rewards every couple levels, and you can purchase the Mastery Pass at any time during the month. So you don't have to purchase it now. You can wait until you're already, like, you've put in the time, you're at level 60, and you're like, oh yeah, I'll get a good amount out of this. And the Mastery Pass costs 300-400 gems, which is not actually that much, if you ask me. I pre-order it because it comes with a bunch of draft stuff, and I know I'm essentially getting my value out of it by doing it. It is the equivalent of purchasing the gems and purchasing the pass to use for drafting. So now let's start tallying up what we get. So we have 1 pack, 2 packs, 3 packs, 4 packs, 5 packs, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So these packs that you get are going to count when you open them towards, let me go to the packs screen here. Oh, that's the wrong one. They're going to count towards this wheel up on the top that unlocks wildcards. So 20 packs means you're going to complete these wheels a couple different times. So that's going to get you 4 uncommon wildcards, a little bit less, and a little bit under, so like 3 rare/mythic rare, depending on where you're pacing in these packs. So that's what you're going to get out of it card-wise. Now, because those do count towards these wheels, I mentioned it for an important reason, and that important reason is there is something else in here that I'm going to consider kind of like getting a pack. And that's going to be these mythic rare rewards. This is just a mythic rare. Awesome. What's the reason you buy a pack? It's to get rares and mythic rares. So this is, I'm going to say, equivalent to a pack, a little bit less for most people. So let's count them up. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. None here. Oh, there's one. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so there are 10 of those mythic rares. So that means between the packs and the mythic cards, you kind of get 30 rares out of the Mastery Pass. Kind of like getting 30 packs, which if you were to put it into gems, that'd be what, 6,000 gems to get all those? Remember, you do have to put the time in to get all of that. But that's still already quite a bit, because it's 200 gems per pack. 30 each. Just doing that quick math there. It does pay out. Now, there are some rares on here that I'm going to say are not actually worth anything. I'm talking about things like Woodcaller Automaton, Artificer's Dragon, Terrible List. You're going to notice that there's 4 of each of these rares in these stacks. These are from the theme boosters, which have been rebranded to be Jumpstart boosters. The Jumpstart boosters are standard legal, so this is a standard legal card, but it is a standard legal card that I do not think you're going to play anywhere except for your fun kind of janky deck that you're hanging out with. So most people are not actually going to care about these cards, except for how cute the dog is on this one, or maybe playing 1 copy of them in Brawl. So that is in this Mastery Pass reward, but I'm going to say it's pretty low value. And like the lowest value thing to me, by the way, are these random parallax styles. Some people out there do parallax their entire deck. I don't know why those people do that, but like, good for them. Next up, I'm going to tally up the gems. Gems you can use for whatever you want. You can use them for purchasing packs. You can use them for purchasing entry into events, anything like that. Also, I do want to again bring up that packs in the Mastery Pass do not count towards golden packs in the store. You see this little hoop over the store? That gets you the golden packs. The golden packs are actually a really nice way to build your collection that helps make purchasing packs more equivalent to drafting as far as value goes. So let's get those gems tallied up. So we have 300, 600, 900, 1,200, ooh, adding up over there, and then they fizzle out. So we have 1,200 gems, it looks like. 1,200 gems is, unfortunately, not really enough to enter into a draft or do really anything else. But there is also, on this Mastery Pass, a draft token. Now, I'm going to value this draft token, there's only one of them, at 1,500 gems. And I'm going to add those together to the equivalent of 2,700 gems worth of value with that and that. If you were to put that into gold, I mean, this is the 10,000 gold entry fee. I love drafting. Other people will not value this at its full cost because they're not going to draft. I'm always going to draft when I have the opportunity to, and the rewards, if you can get 4 wins in the draft, are pretty good. You'll get most of your entry fee back, and you'll get to keep drafting, and you get all the cards you picked, and you get to have fun. Sometimes you're paying for the experience. Now let's get the gold! We've got 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, and that's it. So there's 4K gold in them there hills. So that brings us to total for the Mastery Pass of what I consider the tangible rewards. 20 packs, 10 mythic rares, 1 draft, 1,200 gems, and 4,000 gold. And if you consider the drafts and the gems and gold, everything in draft, that gives you about 2 drafts worth of resources split across the gold, gems, and the draft token. Unfortunately, you can't combine gold and gems for an actual draft, but I'll assume you will supplement it by getting your daily wins or winning events to get more gems. Not the best system, but I'm going to think of it that way. There's also, by the way, you see this little guy, this little Urzen bastard thing. It's a cute pet. Pets in the store, if you were to purchase whatever rotating pet they have, typically is pretty expensive. So if you are purchasing that, where are you? Pets. Pets are tend to be pretty expensive. This one's cheap. It's 5,000. But the rest of them are almost the price of a Mastery Pass. And if you were the kind of person who just wants to show off with your silly pet, these are not highly exclusive pets. And I will not say that Magic Arena has a culture of, ooh, that person has a Mastery Pass pet. As like, nobody is like impressed by it. Nobody is feeling like, oh my god, that guy's mom has $5. This is not Roblox, okay? Nobody's out there saying, whoa, that guy has a dragon, their mom must have $5 entire and gave them those $5. not a status symbol. Unlocking the top one is usually about the same as getting the lower tiered ones because, especially for a lot of these more recent sets, they're just recolors. The gold, the common, uncommon, and rare pets are all the same thing in slightly different colors. It's not like some of the earlier ones where like, oh, it's adding on, it's really cute, and they all have these different unlockable colors, or this core set where every pet was a completely different dog, but Peaceful Pup is the best one, and everybody loves him, and I want to pet him on his little head. I'm setting that as my default again. The problem with setting this one as a default is sometimes it actually defaults to this or this, and those are not the dogs I want. I want this good boy. Some of the other ones are also kind of like, oh, these are pretty much the exact same thing. And then there's the purchasable pets, which are sometimes really similar to the Mastery Pass pets. So my analysis is, if you pre-order or if you're purchasing the Mastery Pass, it is especially going to be worth it when you get beyond around 55. Like, this is the area where you want to be getting past to really get the bang for your buck. So if you are playing enough to get past level 50, yeah, get the Mastery Pass. It'll be nice. If you're getting up all the way to the max level, that's even better. That's going to get you essentially the most out of the Mastery Pass. And as an additional, just sort of, this is what you're looking for as a player, you're going to have a lot of time to complete this Mastery Pass. The longest time between sets in Magic the Gathering is typically this winter set. So we just had this release, and the next set coming out is Phyrexia, All Will Be One. I don't think that the release date is actually announced for that yet, but you're probably going to have until February. That's many months. That is many, many months. And if you feel like you're not progressing this in time, remember, you don't have to purchase it until you get all the way up here. I would say it's a maybe if you're down around level 50, and it's a pretty nice idea if you're up here in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. You can, of course, tally up what the rewards are for yourself. See if there are cosmetics you personally are interested in, especially in the Mastery Tree, and make the decision for yourself. I can't make that decision for you because I'm not you. But I made my decision. It was to pre-order the pass because I wanted a whole bunch of draft tokens because I love to draft because I'm a little goblin person who loves to play card games. I hope that this video is helpful, and I look forward to publishing more YouTube stuff in the upcoming weeks now that I am feeling better, and we got a whole frickin' set to talk about. Brothers War! I might even do some lore videos, because while I was bedridden, I read the book, Brothers War. The flavor of the set's actually great. Maybe that'll be the next video, is flavor of the Brothers War. Is it good? Yes! Oh, sorry, spoilers. It's the flavor's good. Hope this video helped you, and I hope you have fun playing the new set. Bye!